Jeremy, I'm just going to make a quick video to show you about the problems that you were having yesterday. And I know I'm doing this on my phone, so sorry if the sound isn't great and the picture moves around a bit. Excuse me. So just to go into the first sentence that you had, you can see if you look across the board, I've got everything set up the same way as you did. I'm using CV, I think you were using MIDI for the input, but that shouldn't affect it. Now, on the first issue that you had, if I play down the note here, you can see it's doing the same thing that you had yesterday, and basically it's the LFO rates that's the problem. So if you turn that up, so you had everything set up correctly, it was just that the LFO rate was too slow for you to actually be able to hear the LFO doing anything. So if you try that, mess about with the LFO rate, that should solve the problem that you were having. Now if we move on to the oscillator 3 section and using that as an LFO source. So again, the setting that you had, I can't remember where it was, I think you might have been there roughly, but effectively the LFO is actually working here, and if you play a note, it is working in its own right. That's actually quite a good effect. And you mentioned that you were being able to hear differences between the waveform shapes. So in effect what's happening is the LFO is working, the waveforms are affecting the pitch because the LFO is operating differently, so the average out of the note that you're hearing is determined by the shape of the LFO waveform. The way that you need to look at this is that what the oscillator effectively does is generates a voltage. Now because we're up in audio range section at the moment, the voltage that it's generating is high, the oscillation's high, which means it's not performing as a low frequency oscillator, it's working at higher frequencies. To get around that, you need to set it to low, so you're going for the lowest range of voltages that this oscillator's generating, and when you do that, you can hear the difference. And obviously if you turn it down and speed it up, as the voltage decreases or increases, it's affecting the speed of the LFO. The other thing that's probably worth mentioning is that if you turn the oscillator 3 control on like that, then the note of the keyboard affects the speed of the oscillator, and effectively what's happening there is the note of the keyboard, obviously the lower note, lower voltage, lower oscillation, so that's affecting it that way, which is probably useful to know. So I hope that was helpful to you, and yeah, I'll post it in the Facebook group, and any problems just let me know, but I think that should fix your problems.